Hi everyone. Okay, welcome back to my channel. I should really be welcoming myself back. I've been MIA. Didn't mean to be. Holidays happened. Was busy with family and friends. And then I don't know what to call it, but I went through sickness, but not physical. It's more energetic, energy sickness. I was just completely drained. Now, I know some will say, it was the holidays, but that wasn't it. I was well rested. It was more than just being drained, it was depression. Um, I just was not motivated to do anything. Not just channel or meditate, but just anything. I didn't want to get out of bed. In fact, I just wanted to check out. And so anyway, I wasn't sure what it was, and I'm not the type of person, I have nothing to be depressed about. In fact, I have so much to be grateful for and thankful for. So I didn't know where it was coming from. And anyway, I started just thinking, like, how did this all begin? And I realized during my hiatus from channeling, doing videos, I have been making a lot of connections with like new groups of aliens. I've been getting a lot of information about, the shadow government, the elites, a lot of underground stuff. And I realized this perhaps has to do with what I've been doing as far as that, the information I've been getting, stuff that I'm doing in astral possibly. And so I kind of discussed it with a friend of mine in the community, and what he saw was psychic attacks being sent to me from the government. I may have been tapping into information that's very sensitive. I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's what's been going on. I feel better today. It, I don't know. I felt like a lot of healing energy being sent to me. I'm not sure from where it's possible. I didn't even ask for help. I couldn't. I just was weak and confused and just had no idea what was happening. And I hear that that's how it happens. It just comes out of nowhere and it just hits you and you're not sure what's happening. And so anyway, I feel better today. I wanted to get back into it. I've been connecting to this group. I actually have never seen reptilians like this. This particular group that I've been connecting to, they're extremely friendly. They're more of like an intellect group. They're researchers, they're scientists. Their whole thing is technology. They develop technology, very, very advanced technology. So much so that their group relies on technology to do trade. That's their main source of, I don't want to say income. I think they just do trade and barter. And so, yeah, many different alien groups come to this particular reptilian group to trade goods and services for their technology. They're extremely advanced. Although I said they're not violent, from what I gather, they will defend themselves, and they've had to do that. There were some alien groups, insectoids, reptilians, greys, probably missing some that wanted to enslave them and then just have them develop technology just for them. And so, yeah, they've had to defend themselves several times. Because of that, one moment. There is one that's here that I've been connecting to. He's very high vibrational, so sometimes my heart just beats like crazy. So I'm going to describe him like an olive green color, very rough skin, like any reptilian that I've seen. But he has a bigger snout. He reminds me of a crocodile. The body is similar. It's basically a crocodile on legs. It's humanoid. It's got the tail like a crocodile, but not short arms. Definitely long humanoid arms. 4 fingers. The eyes, they're black. And this one stands up to 11 feet tall. And so anyway, very intelligent. I love the energy. It's very loving. It's very calm, and high frequency, high vibrational. He's been around helping me, giving me information, of course, and helping clear my space and raising my vibration. And, like with the good comes the bad. When you get close to higher vibrational beings and you're trading or you're getting this type of information, there are going to be some negative ones that will come with it. And so that's basically what I've been dealing with. Sorry about the cats. So he has been giving me a lot of information. Where he's from, because that was really interesting to me. He was very specific as to where their group is from. They come from a star system, I think, or it's a constellation maybe, but it's called Pegasus. I don't know where in the sky that is, but I think you guys can look that up. And their group they occupy 4 planets. They have 2 suns, many moons. They have a monarch system. They have a king, but again, it's not like here. It's not like a very high, prestigious type of a role for their king. Although he is a great leader, he lives amongst the rest of the reptilians. It's not like he lives in a castle. Okay. So that's that about where they're from, Pegasus. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. So he's been giving me information about our government, shadow government, what's happening, kind of like an update. So he's starting off by explaining, and another thing he wanted to mention is that they've been watching our group, humans, for many decades. Not a very long time, but maybe like he's saying about 5 decades. So our shadow elites are basically, they're losing the battle. They're losing, I don't know if it's battle, but their grip on our society. Because each of us are waking up to what type of a reality this is. We're understanding that we are creators and we're creating our own reality. And a lot of the stuff that we go through, we don't necessarily have to. And we are in charge of that. So that is scaring them. It's frightening them. They're losing their power. And so now he's saying they've decided to sort of come to the surface, but not to the general public. They are revealing themselves to politicians. And he's mainly talking about the Western division, and I'll discuss that later because now they're so divided. The Illuminati, those are the elites that he's talking about. Those are the families that basically rule this planet. And it's amazing how they rule, like how they create war, disease, and all of the chaos that goes on. It's like a game to them. From what he's explaining to me, that's basically what it is. It's a form of control mechanism. So anyway, so they're very much divided now. There's the West and the East now. And the East consists of Russia, Korea. I don't know if it's both Koreas. I'm for sure it's North Korea. There's China. There's India. Parts of the Middle East. And parts of Africa. Okay, and then the West consists of America, both Americas, South America as well, parts of South Europe. He's showing me some islands, but I don't know. It's like there's so many dots. Anyway, so that's that. And so basically these shadow government, shadow elites, the Illuminati, however you wish to address them, are revealing themselves to our politicians because now they need their help. They need their help to continue their agenda. So those that they've revealed themselves to, it's not to all of them. Most of them are accepting of it. They're going along with it. And then there are some that are quite resistant and they're good-hearted. They're not ruled by their ego. And these are the ones that you're probably never going to hear from again. They're either going to suddenly get ill and die, suicide, or disappear. So that's what's happening with that. And so they need them to continue their control, whether it's by sanctioning a specific nation to go along with their agenda, or calling out war, or whatever. One moment. He's telling me to slow down. Oh, okay. So he's talking about basically how we're waking up to our powers. Now, this isn't totally a negative thing. The whole control system, like he's saying, this illusion, this reality was designed to keep us from ourselves. And so that amongst all of this adversity, through culture is one way of controlling us. Religion is another one. Society as a whole, the way that it's designed is to shape us and to make us think and create in a specific way. And it's usually their agenda, TV programming, shopping, all of that is designed to take us in a certain direction, basically away from yourself, okay? You're starting to identify with all these objects instead of trying to find yourself. So all of these lessons, that's what he calls them, are meant to make us stronger and advance us to a higher dimension. So when people are waking up to all of this information and reality and it resonates with them, some react in such a negative way, and that's not the way that Spirit wants us to go, okay? If you wish to expand and go to a higher dimension, meaning like a higher dimensional way of thinking or thought process, then you need to find the positive in all of this. You need to start forgiving. You need to forgive yourself and forgive others and just send out love. Sending anger, sending a lot of these negative emotions isn't helping at all. It's actually helping the cause of your elites, okay? And this is going to be another way that they will try to control by keeping the masses angry and at such a low vibrational vibration. So, one moment. He keeps telling me to slow down, but I can't help it because he's very high vibrational. And okay, one moment. And so basically what he's trying to say is when you stay positive through this process of, the truth being exposed, and you're keeping yourself at a higher vibration, then you're at a higher density. You're thinking and reacting in such a positive way. That is what it means to be on fourth and fifth density, part of it. And a lot of healing must take place, of course, that's very obvious. And actually getting the truth, getting all of this information and opening up, that's a form of healing. If you think about it, and there's many ways to heal. These cats are so distracting. But that is one way to heal, is opening your mind to what's around you, because then you'll realize how powerful you are as an individual, how it's without us, the elites will not be able to accomplish any of this. They were able to gain control, make us a worker bee race. We are basically working so hard to accomplish their goals, And so all of that can't be achieved without us, without the individual creating this. And so now we are waking up to creating the reality that we want, the reality that's best for us, for our highest good. And at the same time, we need to send out healing and loving energy to them. So that's his message. Let's see if there's any more he wants to reveal. Because I know he gave me a lot more, but I don't remember. And I'm hoping he will let me actually record it. But we'll see. Well, at the moment, he's not saying much. So I guess this is mainly it. This is what he wants to put out there. And no, he did not give me a name. I guess a name isn't necessary. And I'm not even sure if their society has names, because they mostly use telepathy. Yeah, they do have a spoken language, but these beings are in such a higher density that they have no need to use it. And he's saying they're at 6th density. Okay, so before my cats start really fighting and it's World War III, I'm going to end this video. Yeah, he's bowing out. And that's it. I will see you guys on the next video. Much love and blessings.